And we begin tonight in London, in the home of the London Esoteric Society, that is, number 18 Grosvenor Square. It is still September, and it is probably mid-morning as the members of the society are gathered up on their first day together after their return from the events in Bristol. So there's currently the four of you sat around the table, piled high with, the usual society confections, drinks, tea. Agnes is put on for you. James is, a bell call away if you need anything else. Lucy is once again out of London on her private and personal business that she has not seen fit to explain to any of you. Collinwood is somewhere in the house. You can hear him rattling around somewhere upstairs, him and Clara. That is Mrs. Collinwood. But if you invited them to this meeting, they've forgotten to turn up, but I think it's also equally likely that you just didn't tell them you were having a meeting. It's up to you whether you would have invited the Collinwoods. But yeah, it's the four of you gathered together, to address what's coming next. You know you have 4 days before the Ivory Wind is due to leave London. And I believe you have other matters of concern involving the totally non-suspicious events of Martin's Brothers Shipping Company. So, hand over to you for what you're discussing this morning.
I think we should be getting rid of that ring.
What ring?
The ring with the stuff.
Oh, I want to have a look at that. I want to check with Collinwood and see if he knows what that rune is. It's meant to be a protection rune.
Are you wearing the damn thing?
Yeah.
Well, it's certainly a way to keep it safe.
It's fair. But
I don't want it going wandering because I don't know what it does. But I'm hoping to find out what this rune does.
And Nigel's just in utter amazement at him sitting there with this ring on, not knowing what it does. Are you mad?
Not yet. But Avery, remember you asked me about something about your family?
Oh, yeah, right.
I've asked that private investigator to look into it, and if he has anything, he'll report directly to you here.
Perfect.
At least I don't know exactly what you'll find, but I've just asked him to look into it regards to questions you had.
I didn't want to disturb them with being back after being gone for 14 years, and
yeah, I've just asked him to do like a general thing rather than anything intrusive.
Yeah, fair,
for obvious reasons. But I'm wondering this ring. For some reason, that knife didn't like it at all.
No, it didn't. I've definitely been meaning to chat with you about that. There's a lot more research I need to do, but
doesn't make sense why a knife would be scared of either. Was it scared of what happened, or what was the result of it?
I'm not entirely sure. Storyteller question.
Yeah.
The knife's reaction, was it at the start or just during? I can't remember.
I think it was more at the end of it, at the action.
It was at the end of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it wasn't happy with what had happened.
Yeah, it seemed, I guess, whenever you, pardon my assumption here, but ripped, you said his mind from the body?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, there was a negative reaction to that.
Unless it's the ring. Unless it is a protection rune and somehow that is what the knife doesn't like.
It could be.
Because of who the knife is tied to.
It could be.
It's something to look into. It may be a benefit, but
yes.
I've got to sort out matters with my brother and the shipping company. I need to try and work out which records to look into.
Yeah, I had asked. Sorry, I had asked Isla about anything she had seen working on the paperwork, and she had mentioned the strangeness about that ship, and of course, the strange behaviors of, pardon my forwardness, your brother and his meetings.
Well, my plan is to confront him to find out what is going on, because it just seems really strange that that foundation, what's it called again? Is it wants them to put a whole manufacturing facility aside to build something for them, and I need a ship available to take it somewhere.
I think so, yeah.
It just seems rather strange why they're quite insistent on why they need something manufactured, because it doesn't seem to strike me as something that company's interested in.
Good morning!
Holy.
Whoa!
Ah, God, I love having a door key.
Wait, that's a voice I think I recognize.
I recognize it very, very much.
Oh, man, I can't wait to go and sit down on the sofa and not be bothered by, oh my God, why are you all here?
Yeah, you see Basil as you enter the room. You see, there's a lot of people sat around here having a serious discussion.
Oh,
Yeah.
it is much too early for seriousness.
Roger will stand up. Mr. Basil, I presume?
The third and only. Yes.
We only spoke on the phone. It's a pleasure to put a face to the name. And the voice.
Of course. My face and my voice, 3 of my worst qualities. Anyway, please have a seat. I see.
We're already
there's a lack
sitting.
of
You have a
scones.
seat.
You have a seat. How about that? Yeah. Get smart with me.
You look old, man.
I know. God.
What happened?
Been time.
What
knees
happened
hurt.
to you, Basil? I mean, look at us. We're still young.
Yeah, surprise springs or something, whatever.
Yeah, Basil looking over at Avery, Martin, and Nigel, you would notice that they don't really appear to have aged a day since you saw them last, around 14 years ago.
Oh,
Like,
clearly that means that I've missed you. And I'm an idiot. But I have missed you.
We really missed you too, man. But had you stayed here in the UK, with the the weather that keeps us so young and supple, you would be young too.
No, if he had come with us, he would have had the same problem as we did. But
Yeah.
Yeah, speaking of which, how do I say this? You're all still ugly. Like, I didn't realize how ugly you were in your
That's a
youth.
relief.
And
Thank
it's
you.
just like, yes, I'm old, but I'm refined. I've aged like wine, and you're
Like milk.
Like common bear.
no, because you haven't aged. You like ugly milk. You've remained ugly milk. Anyway.
There's a polite knock on the parlor door, and James sticks his head round.
James!
Basil, Mr. Bloomsworth, sir. I thought I heard your voice. Would you like me to take your bags upstairs?
No, I was planning on just sleeping on the couch, or the table.
The table's in use.
No, in the kitchen.
No. Well, at least let us finish the scones.
Isn't that where we eat?
We do have plenty of bedroom. Your bedroom is still upstairs. We haven't given it away to anyone else
Of
since
course
their
you haven't
return.
given it.
Well,
For some reason,
James, is there a table in my bedroom?
yes,
Prepare it.
I will prepare the table, of course.
Thank you.
Yes. Would you
it's
like the
how
bed
I like to
preparing
sleep.
as well, or just the table?
I might prepare the bed just because I know it'll bother you if you don't.
Yes,
there's this disturbing number of capes in there.
Yes.
they're left over from a previous resident. We keep finding new wardrobes to put them in.
Capes are such ghastly affairs. I feel like, how do I say this? I feel old, beat up.
Well, you did
He's
take
hurt.
You did take the
Back.
long way around.
My back hurts. My shoulder hurts. I'm sore. My memory doesn't work nearly as well as it used to. I got old.
Happens to us all.
No,
That
no,
does.
apparently not.
Well, we sort of had a bit of an accident up in Scotland.
Yeah.
An unaging accident. I don't. It seems like
No.
it did you well.
Well,
Well,
we
not quite.
yeah. The world changed a lot. We
Yes.
we
Yes.
kind of jumped forward, and apparently we missed some of the nasty stuff.
Yes, I had the pleasure of filling them in on everything they missed, Mr. Basil.
That's fair. I think that I'm glad that they didn't have to endure that.
As am I.
But suppose we all, oh, we don't get anything without a cost. So tell me, what terrible things happened to you to make me feel better since you missed the entire war?
Well, very little happened to us because we jumped forward 14
You-
years.
You just blinked forward?
Yes.
Yeah, we just came out of the woods, and then this guy was there.
Well,
Yeah.
You paid no price.
we were
No. Well,
No,
none that we know of.
we were in the middle of a discussion with someone I think known as the Black Pharaoh before we got kicked through time.
I
One
think
moment.
kicking through time was the price.
No, that was something else. It was something exploding at someone kicked across the ritual circle altar, shattered against the stone
You
circle.
had a ritual circle without me?
And it kicked us through time. And then we found a new car next to the circle where we had been, and we were trying to work out how our car changed into this new modern thing.
Ah, yes, I remember that. Mr. Avery trying to steal my car.
I wasn't
exactly
trying to
how we
steal
met.
it. I was looking at the markings and when it was made, and that was confusing.
Ah, yes, from a distance, looking at the markings, hot wiring it. That's two totally different things. Yes.
I would
I-
never hotwire a car.
You did
I-
miss one thing.
I wouldn't even know how.
You missed the war. You stole a car. You had a ritual circle. James, fetch my pistol.
You did
You
miss
know the one?
theatre.
Yes.
Thank you.
You did miss
Load
the
it,
matter of a
please.
theatre, though. That was the
Oh,
important
yeah.
thing.
Yes.
Oh,
Something
God,
to do with the
theatre.
King in Yellow, and something
Oh.
about a play trying to drive people insane.
You
Is
ever-
that
ever
bad?
hear-
Oh, yeah.
It was
Yeah.
a really bad play.
It's
And
dreadful.
that's aside from its meaning that, that it was what they were trying to do.
Okay. Well, okay. Oh,
You
well,
ever
I
hear
think-
of something called Carcosa?
Oh, I don't enjoy sausage. I'm more of a lamb guy.
What?
Oh, that might be kielbasa. Sorry, but it's the
Yes.
age. It's the age. I've also fallen down the stairs a couple of times.
Oh,
All right, Grandpa.
But Lucy didn't do it. Lucy didn't do it. To be fair, it was my.
How did she
shoestrings.
behave? Because she keeps running away again.
Every time we're here in London, she's elsewhere on.
Oh, she does that all the time. But for the 20 minutes I've talked during the last 3 times, she's been quite pleasant.
Yeah, Basil, you would know things. You have been around for the last 14 years.
Yeah.
That Lucy often takes extended breaks to the country, sometimes months at a time. She disappears out of the city.
Yeah,
And
she.
I don't know how much Basil would have looked into that or not.
Once I established boundaries of trust, Lucy and I did have an agreement to be nice and trust one another on a preliminary basis. So long as that hadn't been violated, I would have trusted her.
Wait,
She, le-
there-
she
go ahead.
I was gonna say she leaves a lot. She just goes.
Boundaries? That was not something that was in evidence with her when we met her.
Well, we had an agreement that we would try to have boundaries with one another, and if one of us went off the deep end, we would politely end the other one. So it's with the two large sticks, so to speak, diplomacy prevailed, and it's been going well, really. Every now and again, she'll write, lovely handwriting, good stationery. She hasn't done anything evil that I know of. Every now and again, she brings me biscuits.
Biscuits?
Biscuits.
Like digestives? Or what kind of biscuits?
Depends on where she
Shortbread.
went.
Or gingerbread.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She I will say, and I wouldn't tell this to her, but she dresses terribly. She's just very no style, no elegance. Almost as bad as those capes. Almost as bad as those capes.
Yeah, I mean, what
She
you would
seemed-
notice, Lucy's fashion has not really moved on in the last 14 years. She still is dressing how she was when you last saw her. Or when she,
The funny thing is, so are some of us.
yeah, so she fits,
Yeah.
fits in.
Yeah,
Well,
she seems... Oh, no, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Mr. Basil.
No, I was gonna say, Professor. I hope that the hospitality has found you well here.
Oh, thank you. Oh, I I haven't taught in at least a year since my my archaeological digs have begun. I will. Yes, thank you. It has been quite the journey in the past few weeks or so. I don't know. Time seems kind of strange to me. I've learned quite a bit in my time with the society so far, and Roger will just kind of slightly glance over at Martin.
Yes, Martin, come here, please, would you?
I am here.
No, come a little
How are
closer.
you doing?
Come here.
I'll wander up to him.
I'm gonna hug him, mostly because I've missed him, but I know it makes him uncomfortable.
I'll return the hug in a particularly uncomfortable manner, just sort of like, I knew it was happening, it's helpless, I had to. I mean, the worst thing that would have happened is he would have come to me.
Partner.
Yes, Basil. I'm coming. Here I am.
Bring it in.
And I
As he
just
brings it
lean
in,
in.
I slap him. Don't you ever leave me again. And then I hug him.
Oh, you magnificent bastard.
God, I
good to
am
see you.
magnificent. I've missed you so much. God, you're so stupid.
Oh, thanks for that.
No problem. I've missed insulting you because you know I don't. I break down. I just start crying. I miss all of you. You left me with Lucy. And I'm gonna yell out, James, don't come down here. I'm not being very British. I know it makes you uncomfortable. Oh!
More tea? You see, it's not James, and so it's Agnes just there with another with an extra cup and some more tea.
Agnes, I need the handkerchiefs. I just go around hugging everyone. Oh.
Agnes, do we have some whiskey?
We have some whiskey, yes. I'll
It
get the
only makes
whiskey.
me more emotional.
It's for me.
Oh.
Yeah, yes.
Help
2 fingers for
yourself.
Basil.
Would you like any of the soothing tea as well?
Yeah,
No.
yeah. Also, why am I Basil? But
Oh, you're Basil now?
yeah.
Ah,
Well, I don't know why you're Basil. The tech was impeccable today. I don't know why you would ever be Basil.
Who wouldn't
Perfection.
want to be Basil?
I mean, understandably. But yeah. Okay, come on, Basil. Just tell us what happened, right?
yeah.
Okay. All right.
'cause-
All right.
Because we weren't. I mean, I want to say I missed you, but I didn't really get the chance to do that much because we've been like away for like 2 weeks tops. So it's kind of hard to you know.
Oh, I understand. Okay.
I'm sorry that I broke the fucking statue. It's my fault.
Oh, we break everything. Laws, rules, statues, capes. So
The generator
How
still
do you
works.
break a cape? If you freeze it first, fair.
there is that. Or with fire. So let me set the scene for you. Peru. Lima. Bar. No.
And so that is where we're going to go to a slightly early break this week as Basil begins his story of the events that occurred several months ago in Peru. So, it is March 1922, and we are at the Bar Cordano in Lima in Peru. And it is about almost 7 p.m. and a group of strangers have gathered together in advance of an expedition. All 5 of them are here to join an expedition led by a man named Augustus Larkin, venturing into the Peruvian highlands. And some of them may be here for their own reasons, some of them may have been hired on for money, and some of them may know more than others. But as the 5 of you come together in advance of meeting Augustus and the others, you're gathered here at the bar Cordano. And as we look along this bar, which of you would be the first to arrive? And okay, Basil. And just to refresh us, give us a little description of Basil, of how he's dressed and how he's acting at this bar, taking into account the established fact that Basil has an appearance score of 15, I believe it is.
Yes. Thank God he's so charismatic and makes up for it. So it is hot, and Basil is a man who is not accustomed to this climate. He's very British in that regard. So he is sweating through his white shirt. He's got his chest hair out. He threw on some jewelry that tried to look better. It didn't help. His hair is not supposed to be glossy with the wet slick back. He just keeps doing it because he's sweating so much, and he's very ugly. He's very ugly and very loud, and he's gonna walk in to the bar Cardano, and he's just gonna yell "Water!" as loud as possible, while pulling out some money to show that, hey, I might be a lot, but I tip well. And he's going to try to saunter up to the bar, but it's really more like an aggressive limp. Ugh. Water, please. It's so hot.
The barman pours you some water, and as your water is being poured, who would be the second to arrive?
I suppose. Oh, okay.
Oh.
I suppose Roland will be.
And who would we see as Roland enters, and how would he be acting?
Well, let's see. Roland's about 5'10", kind of chestnutty haired, shortish, as is the style. He's sort of drably dressed. To be like it's a thing that looks like he's traveled a lot. He's been in various places. He's not flashy or fancy, but reasonably well dressed nonetheless. And he's got that shine of Canterburyan student that just anywhere you go, the world is your oyster.
Okay, so yeah, you see Basil already at the bar.
Who?
Yeah, and you don't know that his name is Basil, but you've been told to meet your companions here. And as you look around this bar, you can see there are several people at the table sort of conversing quietly in Spanish. And one man, Basil, what language were you using for ordering your water?
Hi. Everything is in English.
And one man at the bar loudly asking for water in English.
Oh, well, that must be one of my party. And I walk up to him. Roly Clark, ILN. I imagine you're here for the party? The expedition, I should say.
Well, sir, I will say that I always am the party, but yes, I am in fact here for the expedition. My name is Basil Bloomsworth, also known as Basil Bloomsworthy, also known, depending on if you're mad at me or not, Basil Bloomsworthless. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, sir. And nice, strong, firm handshake. So, what do you think we're in for?
Expedition.
And as you're giving that oh so detailed expedition, I believe, Evan, you said you would be sort of next to arrive?
Yeah, Evan would probably arrive next. Just kind of sauntering up to the door, pushing it open, and just holding it there for a moment as he surveys the room, looking around, seeing who's there, and knowing he was told to meet the group here. Seeing the two guys chatting in English at the bar and the groups speaking in Spanish at the tables. He would assume the bar is where he needs to go. So without saying a word, he would walk up. You see him walking in. He's about 6'2", dressed in kind of just dusty clothes, kind of a standard button down. He's got a fedora pulled down a little bit to. You said it was at night. Is that correct?
7 p.m. Yes. Which
7 p.m.
Is,
Okay.
Yeah. Dark. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's had his fedora just kind of pulled down, satchel at his side. Walks up to the bar, sits about a chair or so away. Looks to the bartender. Un cerveza, por favor.
Ah.
And then look.
De nada.
There. Grazie. And then looks over to the two gentlemen. Well, I guess I'm here to meet you guys. Evan
Oh.
Butler.
Mr. Butler?
Yeah.
Nice to make your acquaintance.
And
Roland
he'll
Clark.
reach out. Rolly Clark. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. And he goes into the same spiel as before.
And as you're giving that spiel, who would be next to arrive? Out of Dante and Luciana.
Okay, it'll be Dante Roquefort next, I believe. I'm assuming he'll just walk to the doors. He'll just push it open. I'm assuming it'll be like a double door of some fashion.
It can be now, yes. Double doors, yes.
I'm
Enter
assuming-
with as much drama as you want. You can either.
Oh no drama. Just silently just push the doors open and have a look in. And he'll just have a quick glance around the party and the room. And he'll just clock the party. They look out of place. He's going to go straight up to them. They have to be.
And what would they see? What does the Dante Roquefort Savage look like?
He looks more or less like your stereotypical explorer of this age. Basically natural coloured, like brushed cotton shirt and trousers, highish boots tied tightly at the top to stop anything going down, but he's quite an athletic sort of build, but weathered and worn, 5 o'clock shadow. Impressive moustache, but very worn and a bit grimy looking. But he looks like a jungle explorer. He seems to be in his element here. He's not sweating overly so much. He's comfortable. He's just seems rather casual.
There's a proper Englishman.
Well, I guess I'm here to meet you guys.
Well, I guess so.
Dante Roquefort Savage at your service.
Mr. Savage.
Explorer extraordinaire.
Nice to
Basil.
make your acquaintance.
It's nice to meet
So-
you.
Yeah, pleasure to meet you, Professor Butler.
Pleasure to meet
Nice
you.
to have another explorer out here.
I had actually thought I'd end up being your guide. Do you know who's guiding us on this?
No,
No clue.
I thought it was bad. By his disposition, I just assumed it was Basil.
Oh, yeah, Mr. Hell of a name over here? Yeah. I mean, quite possibly.
But any ideas what we're up to? As far as I know, it's just we're looking into something in the jungle.
The Highlands, to specify. I'm
Peruvian
afraid-
Highlands.
I'm afraid no jungles are involved in this at all.
Oh, let's go. The Highlands of Peru.
They're pretty high.
I don't know, I heard something about, lost artifacts, lost sites.
Artifacts, you say?
Well,
Yeah.
something, You lose stuff in the jungle, you gotta go find it, right?
Yeah. What about the last member of our merry band? Would he have arrived by now?
He would have been here the entire time.
Oh yeah, he's here the
He
entire
is
time.
a
Yeah,
Peruvian.
he's sat here at the end of this bar.
He's
or perhaps at a
probably
nearby table, just chatting to someone he
Yeah.
knows who's local. Like,
yeah. He's been chatting to locals and he's been like talking about how he's got this job lined up and we'll meet each other.
and in Spanish, your friend goes,
Yes,
"Are those
Yeah.
your
Yeah.
foreigners?"
Yeah, I think so. So I get it. I guess I gotta
They
get
do
that.
look like explorers.
I mean, I'll carry him up and carry the shit, and then they'll pay me well, and you know that'll tide me over until I can get something else. I guess it'll be fine.
And actually, you're one of like the bar people will sort of tap you on the shoulder and goes,
Yeah.
Mr. Larkin's got a room at the back. He asked you to fetch his guests through.
Sure.
And join them at the table with the others, just through the back there.
Right. Then I'll go get up. Leave my money on the table. You know, give my friends a tap on the shoulder, and then move up to the group. They're like, well, hello. I'm Lucero Chavez. I'll be the carrier, and Mr. Larkin asked me to bring you into the back room where we can talk about the things.
Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure is all mine. Yeah.
Adventure
I'll just-
awaits. Let's.
Yeah. I'll follow me. And it's I can only do heavy German accent. I'm sorry, but it's a heavy Spanish accent. Just pretend.
There's going to be a lot of pretense because you're about to meet 3 people whose accents I can't do in the back room.
And yeah, I'll lead him in.
You
Lucero is like a young guy with looking a lot older than he actually is, because he's been below the earth for a lot of his life. Yeah.
Yeah, so Lucero leads the 4 of you through into this back room where there's a rather large sort of table with 8 seats around it. I can do maths. And there are already 3 men sat at this table waiting for you. The first one you would see is well-dressed, sort of well-dressed black man with short cropped hair and a very stylish hat, who is busy sort of leafing through a notebook and sort of talking to the gentleman next to him in a southern accent that I cannot do. So, I can't do Southern American to specify. I can do Southern English. The man he's talking to is this pale, greasy blonde-haired man wearing a white linen suit that's sort of sticking to him with sweat. The first guy's like, I said, got a nice fedora and a nice sort of smart suit. He's quite well dressed. This second man, looks to be suffering from the heat. This linen suit hanging slightly limply off his frame. And the third man is sort of watching you as you come in and not really paying attention to what the other 2 men are saying. He is older, this slightly gaunt-looking man with quite pronounced cheekbones and these very sort of piercing blue eyes. And his clothing is like light cotton, but slightly sort of frayed looking, like it looks like it needs some care and attention. And as the 5 of you enter the room, the man in the middle, the one in the linen suit, sort of sits up, mops at his forehead and goes, "Ah, gentlemen, you've made it." He's got what sounds like a British accent, but with a sort of hint of something else that's hard to place, depending on where you've been. Please take a seat. I know I've conferred by telegram with all of you, but Mr. Chavez, we've met briefly. I'm Augustus Larkin. This here is Jesse Hughes and Louis de Mendoza. He points to the men on either side of him. Take a seat. Have you eaten?
Not just as present.
Ready, food for the table, please. The food here is excellent. They do something, I don't know what it's called, but it involves fish and it's very good. And the drinks also excellent. Pisco sours. You should get some pisco sours.
Evan will hold up his cerveza. They are quite good.
Right. Right. I don't know how much all of you know.
Of how much we know of what?
Oh, of what we're doing. I can't remember how much I told all of you. It's been a busy few months of preparations, and some of you have come quite a way.
The telegram was quite terse, so there was not much.
You have to go by the word.
That's quite all right. Since I was here on business for the paper, doing a travel piece on Peru, I know a bit about the country, but what was your intention for us as the expeditionary?
I will get to the story in a moment. So let's first establish. Mendoza here is like my personal aid translator, and Mr. Hughes here is a folklorist, a late addition to the company. He's from New York. He's at the moment, like Hughes leans in. Not originally, but New York these days.
Yeah, I hear it's a hell of a town.
There's certainly stuff going on, yes. Yeah. Larkin still goes. Anyway, yes. The story.
The story indeed.
Well.
And keeper, might I engage some of my reporting skill just to try to get a quick measure of the people?
Oh yes. What do you? You can give me a psychology roll or a spot hidden roll, your choice. If you're trying to observe their appearances, or generally like get the vibes.
Yeah.
Would Evan be able to do a psychology roll on the older gentleman too, the one who had his eyes on us?
Yes, yeah, you can give me a psychology roll.
Oh.
So Roland,
a spot hidden on them as well. I want to just
Okay, you can give me a spot hidden. Any of the rolls anyone else want to make a roll before I? Okay.
And mine is on the old man, on Gus's Larkin. Sorry.
Larkin, the man in the middle. Yeah, Larkin is actually probably the younger of the three.
I misspoke because I have my reasons.
Yeah.
I'm studying him.
So we'll start with Roland, and the vibe Roland is getting off this table as Larkin is introducing things. You'll notice the looks that Mendoza gives to Hughes. Mendoza being sort of the blue-eyed, slightly sunken faced man. The look he gives to Hughes is not a friendly one. You can tell Mendoza really does not like Hughes. And when Larkin sort of introduces Hughes as this late addition, you can tell that Mendoza is not pleased at that. Mendoza does not want Hughes to be here for some reason or another. What else with an extreme success? There's something slightly odd. Larkin seems like a bit sort of frazzled by something. You're not sure exactly what it is. Hughes seems like Hughes is like, you notice as you come in, as you're scanning around watching everyone, Hughes is scanning around looking at everyone. Like he's taking note of your appearances, he's taking note of you, and he's sort of kind of trying to judge how you're judging him. Like you're like, you almost recognize this light. This is someone who is scanning the scene and paying attention. Yeah. Anything else on the extreme? Yeah, just Mendoza generally seems distrustful. He doesn't, but less hostile to the rest of you than he does to Hughes. Basil and Lucero, I'm going to mispronounce and mangle your name many times. I apologize. We did not get the disclaimer at the beginning that I did never study Spanish, and I'm bad at Spanish. I apologize. And both of you notice a smell. Like a bad smell. It's sort of this smell, sort of like tainted meat covered up by too much cologne. It sort of hangs in the air over this table. And Basil, I think this would remind you of something you have encountered before, because I believe Basil is familiar with I've got to now remember his name. The antique dealer.
Wick? Abner Wick?
Abner Wick. Yeah, that sort of bad smell covered up with cologne. It's maybe not quite the same bad smell, but it's that same sickly mingling of rotten meat and perfume hangs in the air. Yeah, and that's sort of what you all get as Larkin says. Yes, and interrupt at any point if you have questions. I know I can sometimes ramble on a little. I know you are all experts in your fields, respectively. You're skilled professionals. The story begins as I bought some interesting artifacts of an alpaca farmer near a place called Puno up in the Highlands, who claims that his grandfather removes them from underneath a pyramid. Now, when I looked at the records, no one seems to have explored or visited this site. I think there is an unexplored pre-Columbian pyramid in the Highlands near of Peru that nobody has been to. Or at least nobody, apart from locals. Nobody has properly been to. Yeah. He sort of waves his hand vaguely at the dismissal of, some people have been there.
Could we see it? The artifact?
Yes. Just a moment. He says he doesn't give an exact location, but you have to track it down.
Do you have any maps of the area?
Yeah, we'll get to maps in a moment. Artifacts, maps, so many. Okay, maybe I should resend my earlier interrupt whenever you like with questions. Let me at least get to the meat of the tale first. Items. He rummages around beneath the table and pulls out 2 objects he starts to unwrap. The first of these is a pendant. This golden pendant of a figure of a man holding like 2 staves, one in each hand, embellished with rectangular shapes. And the other is a golden cup, with geometric patterns and inlaid with turquoise. He lays both these golden objects out on the table, like they glitter brightly under the lamps of the bar.
You'll see Evan lean in slightly, studying these. Would it be possible if he could recognize some of the iconography, studying the history, especially?
You can give me a history or an archaeology roll on these, yeah.
We're definitely going history on that.
It goes for the rest of you as well. Yeah.
Would an occult roll, given my suspicions, make sense here?
I think it would always make sense given your suspicions. Gold. But yeah, Evan, as you look over these 2 things, the first thing that would strike you is they are not a matching pair. The little, like the pendant, it looks to be probably sort of 5th century, resembling some artifacts you've seen found from a place called Tiwanaku, which is sort of a 5th century site, whereas the cup looks to be Incan in design, dating from the 15th century. So some sort of 1,000 years separate these 2 items. They are not of the same era.
Mm-hmm. Pardon me, Mr. Larkin, you said you found these together?
No, I said that the farmer said that his grandfather had found them both together at this pyramid. I've been trying to get the precise location ever since, and I think I've been able to ascertain where this pyramid is that he spoke of, that the farmer the farmer's grandfather found.
Interesting.
This is-
They're from two different cultures, almost 1,000 years apart. It looks like.
Yeah, interesting. I mean, that could either mean the site was active for a very long time, or that there have been later additions and changes to it.
Given the pyramids in this area, they have been utilized by many cultures in different ways, so that could be.
Apparently the locals there deem it a bad luck place. That was all I was able to get out of the farm. They don't like the venture there. But, this will be good luck for us, I suppose, if they've left it all untouched, eh? Just think what there could be. In all hours.
Quite a bit of fame from some sort of new discovery like that. If it is,
Yeah, yes, fame too. Yes, fame too.
New pyramid.
Open doors and invitation.
Fame and gold alike. What's not to, well, it's not to like about this. But what do you think? Are you in?
Indeed.
Oh, in.
Well, count me in. And Evan will down the rest of his drink.
Hughes sort of leans back. He's sort of looking at the gold piece. Goes, it's a long way to come down to turn back again. So yeah, I'm in.
Well,
Any
I've done this
questions,
before.
gentlemen? Otherwise, we will
Well,
make
before we go,
preparations and yeah.
before we go anywhere, this calls for a picture of the our glorious expedition. Is it just before it starts? Can we get everyone together?
Yes.
And
Oh.
I have my
Sure.
porter camera, and click.
Picture. Take this picture. As you crowd in together, Lucero and Evan, it was Lucero and Basil, both you notice, that smell is coming from Larkin in particular.
Oh,
As you break apart, Larkin goes, so the plan is that we will set out, we'll be leaving on the 21st, on the Monday. Nothing gets done much over the weekend, so you'll have the weekend to yourselves. Enjoy Lima, enjoy the sights, enjoy the bars. They're really lovely. Yes, I've arranged for you to have rooms. I'm staying at the Hotel España. There weren't enough rooms there for all of you, so I've put you in at the Hotel Maori down the road, if that's all right with you. All paid for out of the expedition's funds. We are blessed to have some very generous sponsors back in London.
Oh, who are they? I might know them.
Oh, they're called the Penhew Foundation. I don't know if you've heard of them. No.
and as a reporter, I mean, would I have heard of the Penhews?
I'm gonna say give me unless you have a better skill and intelligence roll here, what you know about the Penhews.
No.
What role? I'm sorry.
Intelligence, unless you have a better sort of skill that you think is relevant.
Hate to see what a fumble on that would have been.
I'll do intelligence.
You suddenly realise that you are in fact Kiddery.
That's right.
Basil, you have heard of the Penhew Foundation. I mean, obviously you've heard of the Penhew Foundation because you are acquainted with it's the foundation founded by Aubrey Penhew and his wife, Elsie Penhew, formerly Elsie Smith of the London Esoteric Society. So when Elsie left the society, well, she remained a semi-active member for years, but she and her husband, Aubrey, the rising star of the archaeology world, founded an archaeological society together. And then Aubrey Penhew disappeared on an expedition in, I believe, Kenya, a few years back. And now Elsie Penhew has been continuing to fund the Penhew Foundation rather than the London Esoteric Society, which is a source of great annoyance for Lucy, who doesn't seem too keen on Elsie Penhew, sees her as a bit of a traitor to the cause. Yeah, Elsie Penhew runs the Penhew Foundation along with a man named Edward Gavigan, who I'm not sure Basil has met. You tried to meet him once and got sort of beaten back by his secretary, this rather weaselly man named Thomas Kinnery.
The Penhews are lovely. It's a good source of funding.
They are indeed. But yeah, so if you meet me Monday morning at the Hotel España. Did I say España? Yes, Hotel España. Any further questions?
Any other local legends they might have said around the surrounding area of this lost pyramid?
Oh, the usual stuff, you know, people disappearing, curses, lost in civilizations, murderous llamas, you know, usual sort of nonsense.
Well, that's interesting. Every culture has their own myths and legends. It's all hubbub to me.
Yeah, if you want more sort of on the local myths and legends, there's a lovely the Museum of Archaeology and Anthropology and the National University. They've both got some records tucked away. Yeah.
I might check that out during this weekend. Get a little research done.
I might join you if you don't mind.
Of course, Mr. Basil. It'd be a pleasure.
Oh, just
Yeah,
Basil's good enough. No need for honorifics. Just a regular man.
With
You, nothing about you
different names.
is nothing about you is regular, Basil.
Yes.
Nothing about this group is regular.
How are we about for equipment?
I think that's all been handled. All the supplies have been arranged. But if there's anything particularly you want, arrange it. And the expedition is happy to refund you within reason. Within reason.
Within reason.
If
Yes.
We're travelling into the Highlands, we'll probably need climbing equipment. If
Yes.
That's not going for.
I know somebody who we can get that from, that we can trust.
It may already be in the plan.
Yes, I'd still rather get it from somebody that I know I can trust. It is, if your life depends on climbing it, it's probably better that way. Also, maybe some demolition equipment in case there's a rockfall.
Usual things, hand saws, axes, anything we need if there's...
Decent boots, perhaps.
Yeah.
If you do not have
them,
decent
then-
boots, you should probably already have those. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I can
How
help.
did you
anyone
get
if
up
they
here
need.
without decent boots?
I can help people pick out any explorer type clothing they might require.
Anyway, I will leave you to your discussions. It's an early night. I'm not feeling my
You're
best. I'm fine. I just need a couple of days of rest. I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
You seem to be clutching your midsection. Did you get bit by the spider or anything?
No, no spider bites here. Nothing to worry about. But
Mosquitoes, perhaps? I mean,
Can I psychology check that?
you can give me a psychology check. You can also give me a medicine check if you would like. You or anyone. He's still looking clammy and sweaty and horrible.
Okay.
He's definitely not being entirely truthful about something here. He's hiding something. You're not sure what, but he's hiding something. You also notice that throughout all this, Hughes has been taking notes, and Mendoza has just been sitting silently, sort of staring with his piercing blue eyes. The rest of you just not saying a word.
I'm gonna walk up to Mendoza. I believe you're the only one I haven't introduced myself to. I'm so sorry about that. Basil.
Mendoza?
And if you don't mind my asking, what are you doing on the expedition?
I am acting as a translator and a local advisor and guide for Mr. Larkin.
Understood. Well, pleasure to work with you.
Likewise.
Could I do a psychology check to see if it actually is a pleasure?
I'm gonna say no roll required.
Okay.
Based on the original regular success. Nah. This guy does not like you. Does not like being here.
Understood.
Does not
Since
take much joy from this situation. My hair is escaping tonight.
Since I am a local, does this man have a reputation?
Ooh. What do you know about Mendoza? I will say, as a local, no. You don't recall seeing this man around here before, or being involved in any previous expeditions that you have made. I'm also going to say, can you give me a language own roll, please?
That is a success.
Presuming that your native language is Spanish.
Spanish,
then
yeah.
Yes. His accent is not local. He does not have a Lima accent or even necessarily a Peruvian accent.
Is this like mainland Spanish, or
I
is
will
this...
say, I don't know how many people Lucero meets from like mainland Spain, but you think yes, probably he sounds possibly like Spain Spanish, but it's something else off about it that you can't quite place.
All right. Sure. I'm gonna just file that away. I mean, the leader of the expedition is weird because he smells like he's dead already. The guy that is supposed to be a local guide isn't actually a local, which is also a red flag. But I need the money. I guess I can dub in as the local guide if needed. It'll be fine, right? What could possibly go wrong?
But yeah, Larkin departs, followed by Mendoza, leaving you all at the table with well, the 5 of you and Jesse Hughes sat at the table.
I don't want to disturb you, but I do not think that Mr. Mendes is a local. He does not sound like one. In case, and not that his Spanish is going to not get him anywhere, though this should be fine. But just so you know, in case he's pretending to, I'm confused the way he would pretend to. But yes. And is it normal that that people smell like Mr. Larkin?
Larkin.
Is there like a sickness that I don't know about?
No.
You are all educated people.
It is a foul smell that he has. I would stay clear of him. I think he has some type of infection, but I'm not a doctor in that regard, or at all actually. But he smells like death and feet, dead feet of death.
Very specific.
Yes,
Glad
yes.
I kept my distance from him. I didn't smell that at all.
Would I have maybe thought perhaps like a gangrenous smell, like from an injury that hadn't healed, or would it seem stranger than that?
Possibly, yeah. Definitely some sort of like decay on a living man, yeah. He's a strange man, Larkin. Yeah. This is not the first expedition he's tried to get together on this.
He's
You
tried.
probably know more about
Really?
this, Travis. He tried to get some locals up in, up in Puno, not down here, to put together an expedition, and none would go. So that's why he's been, down here in Lima, and then sending overseas to recruit.
What do
Was
you
that-
all know?
I was going to ask if that other gentleman was involved in this as well, besides Larkin.
I don't know much about him. Yeah. You see, like,
Friendly.
Jesse sort of pause from it. He's contemplating something.
And while he does that, Keeper, was it Hughes that Larkins this didn't like?
It was
Or was
Hughes that Mendoza clearly didn't like.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, Mendoza clearly did not like Hughes.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. Larkin seemed to be chatting fine enough with Hughes.
Do
Well,
you all know anything about? Oh, go ahead.
no, I was about to break up the thing and started packing. So, is there something?
Is there a? Did any of you know anything about the Penhues?
Never heard of them myself.
I
Okay.
can't say I've heard of them. No.
They are interesting people, and they have a vast amount of wealth.
Oh.
However, I do feel honor bound to tell you of a potential. I don't believe it's a conflict of interest, but a potential conflict of interest. So I proffer. Madam Penhew used to belong to a society that I am currently still involved in, and she used to fund my group coming out of London. She no longer does, and she funds what is now the Penhew Foundation. Now, I did not know that she was a benefactor to this. I just got the same, well, how did you say, terse telegram that you all got, but I wanted to be above board. So if that gives you all any pause or makes you think that I might be untrustworthy, my society is doing just fine. I won't say that we don't miss those funds, but we are self-sufficient. So
Might I ask which society you're in?
you might, and I might not answer.
Well, supposing that I did.
It is the we're quite small. The London Esoteric Society.
I've not heard of that one myself. I'm a member of one of the societies in London. You may have heard of it, the Explorers Society.
I've heard
Not heard of the London not heard of the London Esoteric Society myself before.
We're not as notorious as we used to be.
I
Or
guess
is it
depending on any of you who are from London, can, if they wish, make me unless you have a better roll, an intelligence roll on have you heard of the London Esoteric Society. You don't have to, but that is also an option. If you're
Never heard of them, but
Yep.
Happens America.
I've been out of the country quite some time, travelling around.
Yeah, Roland, you have heard of them. Depending on which circles you mix in, they have either reputation for being a bunch of absolutely insane weirdos.
That's fair.
Honestly, that's most circles. Like, they're put on a par with, like, oh, you know, like, these theosophists, like, these sort of occultists. But
We
also,
see-
like, yeah.
Roland is interested in this this sort of thing.
Or if you're interested in it, they have a sort of, like, that's sort of the main public perception. There's a sort of almost, if you mingled in other occult societies, you will have occasionally heard the name of the London Esoteric Society whispered with something that sounds almost like fear. Like fear
Also
mingled
fair.
with respect.
Also
Like
fair.
other occult societies in London seem nervous about the London Esoteric Society.
As they should. They know who Daddy is. They know who Papa is.
They
Don't
know
knock
what
on the
happens
devil's
if you
door.
get their attention.
Yeah, we might roll up on you, ask you some questions, and eat your scones. But it's like I said, we are interested in this sort of thing, and it's I used to be a police officer, a detective, and I'm quite old and boring now. I can still move around. I'm self-sufficient as well. You don't have to worry about that. But I just wanted you to know. It just seems fair that you should know that going into it, because
I have heard of that society. They seem quite interesting to me.
That's a word that we are described with a lot.
Yeah. I've heard of them as well. Yeah. Look, full disclosure, I have some some other reasons for being interested in Larkin's expedition.
Ulterior motives.
Ulterior
Yeah.
motives, that's the word I was looking for.
See, well, I was going to say exterior motives, but okay.
Ulterior, exterior, yes. I kind of invited myself along once I heard what was going on here.
Yes.
My name isn't actually Jesse Hughes. That's a little. This is between. If I can trust you, gentlemen, not to go spreading this to Larkin and Mendoza. But my name is Jackson Elias.
Well, since you're disclosing things that might come back on you, I'll say something else. I noticed that Mendoza does not like Larkins at all. Is there some sort of tension between them?
No, Mendoza does not like this guy.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, whoops. Wrote that down wrong.
So
Okay.
Mendoza hates the shit out of you.
Yeah, well, I kind of invited myself along on his expedition, Larkin's expedition, but well, he doesn't know who I am, but I think he knows I'm up to something. I'm an author, you see, a writer.
Oh, my condolences.
Yeah, a little bit of a reporter at times, but
Kindred spirit, then.
Yeah, I read your column.
Thank you.
Yes, I heard that Larkin was up in Puno asking around and digging into things, and I think Larkin and Mendoza might be involved in. There's no sane way of putting this. It doesn't start to sound conspiracy theorist, occult.
Purloining artifacts to take back to England, perhaps?
I wish it was only that. That's the normal. That's.
That's
I'm not even
standard.
pretending that they're not doing that. That's why they're here. But no. I think they might be involved in something else. I don't really know exactly what, but this is how I come to have heard of the society. You know, the Basil is. I was quite a fan of. I don't know if you've read many of the works of D'Angelo Williams, but when I was an up and coming writer, he was very great inspiration really to me throughout my career. Great man.
Second greatest writer to come out of my country.
Yeah, he wrote some really insightful books on cults, and I hope to, in some small way, follow in his footsteps, I guess.
I proudly own a copy of everything he ever wrote.
Yeah, well, it's fellow fan. But yeah, there's dark rumors about Mendoza up in Puno. They say he's there's a lot of myths and legends, and I think he's just feeding off them to try and exaggerate a bit about sort of people who know dark things and dark mysteries, and yeah. Oh. But look, I don't want to keep you gentlemen too much longer. I've got a meeting tomorrow at with a professor, Professor Sanchez, over at the museum. The university. He wanted to come on the expedition, but Larkin said no. I think probably because he thinks it will interfere with the treasure stealing aspect of the mission. If you take you from the local national museum along or the university, they
well, you know what they say, it belongs in a museum.
Yeah, and they have very strong opinions that it belongs in a museum here, whereas
no.
Yeah.
You should go back to the repository where all the valuable artifacts go in England.
And
they might
Elias
still
just shakes his head a little But yeah, if you're interested in coming along, going over to the university tomorrow morning.
Oh, it'd be nice
Well,
to.
no, tomorrow
pick something.
afternoon. Tomorrow afternoon. Academics don't get up early.
No.
It'd be nice to have a wander and
Lazy
pick up
bastards, the
some,
whole lot of
some
them.
further information.
Yeah. Never up till the crack of noon.
Mm.
God bless them.
All right.
Oh,
Well, good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Yep.
He heads out.
Good evening.
Well, gentlemen,
Well,
what do we think of this?
well, interesting, but there seems to be
Does seem a
Under-
bit far fetched, but it's going to be an interesting venture. I think we're going to find
Oh.
something new.
I'd
You'll
keep
get
your
a
eyes open
story.
for some
But
eyes open for some undercurrents. I think are going on here.
everyone's
Oh.
got their own agendas, it seems.
Yeah,
Well-
history's ripe with that.
It
I would
will
just
be.
say the fact that the locals avoiding the place means we should probably be careful when we go there because it
Oh.
is treacherous.
It could
You
be
mean just the
booby trapped.
terrain?
It could be old tribal traps or things set there to deal with thieves. Who knows? It could be dangerous animals.
It could
Yeah,
be. It's the jungle. Yeah.
Exactly. So it's going to be hazardous. At least if the locals tend to avoid the area, the only things we've got to deal with is, well, the natural risks and dangers, rock falls, that sort of thing. But
And
yeah, it should certainly be
Roll.
interesting.
Where
Yeah.
will we meet? I'll go and get the equipment.
Well, there is another danger. Well, there's two
Hmm.
other dangers. I would say that since Mr. Larkin is a well-known expeditioner, anyone that might have heard about this could potentially think that they could either beat us to the punch or catch us on the way back with our spoils of victory. That is the first, the most obvious one, other than traps, pitfalls, things of that nature, the organics. The second one would be whatever stock you put into the old urban legends, that which my society would call esoteric and whatnot, which we're all entitled to our own beliefs. I would simply say, and this is from an old policeman, you would be surprised how much truth can be found in the myth, the legends. Just my take on things.
With respect, you're free to believe that. I'm a man of science. I'm a man of history. I deal in what's real and what I can see with my own eyes. I've seen enough myth. I've seen enough occult. They're fun stories. Fun stories to
Oh,
tell
yeah.
kids to frighten them at night.
That's fair. I would
Yeah.
simply say that
well,
it's not a
I do
dichotomy.
agree. I do agree. There
Because-
could be a risk. Sorry,
there's-
finish, Basil.
I would agree with you to an extent that there's nothing that what we see. But I mean, there are a lot of unexplained things that I've seen in the course of my.
Science will explain that someday. It's just a lot of stuff
perhaps
we don't
someday.
understand yet.
Well,
If it's not explained yet, you might still fall into a trap you don't know it's
But-
there.
yeah. There's
my
always a
biggest
sparkle
concern
of
would
truth.
be- Yeah,
I'm
the
sorry,
biggest
Dante, go ahead.
concern. Sorry, I was going to say I do agree with Basil. The biggest concern I'd have is of a separate party of people possibly trying to get us on the way back. Assuming we're successful, we go there, we recover artifacts. They probably prefer us to do the hard work and to catch us on the way back. So we'll probably have to be extra careful.
Absolutely.
I'd advise firearms of some fashion. Nothing major. I'll be bringing plenty with me, but mainly deterrent. Any wild animals we scared off at gunshots anyhow. But it'd be a good idea to have some small guns.
To the point about the sparkle of truth, Professor,
Yeah.
I will go with the best example that I could think of. The small village has the rumors of a werewolf. Just turns out that out in the mountains of a snowy place, the largest breed of wolf that can, in times of combat, sometimes stand on its back feet, looks like a bipedal person. It's the sparkle of truth.
Precisely. Yes. No, I think
But
we're
that
on the
wolf
same page.
bites plenty hard regardless.
Well, yes, of course.
That's
And that's
all
when,
I'm saying.
yeah, that's when you bring your own defense.
Roland.
And
You say small arms, though.
We'll use Rolly. He'll fight for us.
I'm a fair shot being in the college rifle club, but handguns are not my thing.
I'd advise perhaps a small shotgun.
Hmm.
Something loud enough to scare anything. And if it's close quarters, it'll hurt a fair bit.
oh,
So
that's fair.
it'll be worth bringing something. Even, at the very least, I'd advise some sort of machete to cut through any vegetation.
I
And snakes.
would concur.
Or whatever.
Yeah. But I'm sure it'll be fine. What is it getting late, Keeper, at all?
Yeah, by now it's getting late. You've had the dinner. It's getting late in the evening. My general question is: do any of you have anything you wish to do, either this evening, or tomorrow? You've got all tomorrow morning before meeting. If any of you wish to join Jackson Elias for his
I'd go with
meeting at
Jackson.
the museum,
I'd go
Yeah,
with
I
Jackson.
think I do as
university,
well. I'm just
university
curious.
museum.
I've got nothing else planned, so I'm quite
Yeah.
happy to go along.
The
Yeah, I'll
Nerd
go as well.
Factory. The Nerd Factory is what that is.
Would anyone like to do anything before that? Is any either this evening or the next morning?
Nothing really. I've
No.
probably already got my stuff packed ready, so it's more or less early night, sleep, get up, and see what happens.
Okay. In which case, you head back to your hotel, which is a different hotel to the one where Larkin et al., well, Larkin and Mendoza are staying. So you and Elias are all at this one hotel. And you're able to get a comfortable night, a night's rest. I don't think any of you are in a position currently to be disturbed by horrible dreams. You are, most of you, either blissfully unaware or blissfully unbelieving in all the horrible things there are out there.
Blatant foreshadowing you've ever done.
Oh, come on. It's not even the top 10.
That's fair. I've been away for a while. I've been
Yes.
away.
But yes, as you spend the night there at your hotel, you wake the next morning and it's all fine. Still fine. And you can spend the morning gathering supplies, making preparations, doing some shopping, just generally enjoying your lovely Saturday morning. And we pick up, are all of you coming along to the University Museum?
Of course.
Devin is definitely, yes.
I think Dante would have probably tried to pick up a local map or get some idea of the terrain we're going into as well, but he'll
Yeah.
be everyone. He'll
Yeah,
just grab-
you can pick up a map of the Highlands.
perhaps at the museum itself.
I think, hang on, I actually do have a more appropriate map to have you on at this moment.
But he'll meet up with everyone. You could just pick it up on the way or at the place. They might even have maps for sale at this place.
Oh yeah,
I would-
somewhere in here I have a map
Possible,
of
yeah.
hang on. A map
And
of
I would-
Peru.
And just at this point, I'd like to say that, that Roland will be taking pictures occasionally of all like hotels and things, just things that would fit into a travel piece about.
Yeah. You know?
There's food. Everyone takes photos of their food these days.
Well,
God.
Yeah.
Hang on, let me just ignore the dithering. Yes, you is it just Lucero who's not going? Is everyone else is going? Okay, in which case we head over to ignore the crosses on this. This is from an old look.
I don't remember anything.
Yeah, digging this out of the dredges and depths. As we head on over to the the university museum, and you are sort of, yes, you can move the pictures. Don't let the power get to your head. I'll put these on Discord at some point, but yeah, that's Mendoza, Larkin, who just turned upside down. Look, people here can't see, but my play, you understand your privileges of moving tokens at this rate. Jackson, Elias / Jesse, and then 2 people you've not met yet, who I'm about to introduce you to once they stop moving around. Honestly, this is why you don't get to play with the maps usually. But yeah, you head on over to the museum at the university, and you make your way. It's like a very impressive stone building painted with this dark yellow color with a nice park around the front. And Elias meets you at the door and gentlemen, we were without that's the guess 4 of us. Are we expecting Mr. Chavez to have Chavez? I think I'm saying that right. I'm not sure I'm saying that right. To be joining us, or
I
not?
believe he's sorted out some stuff locally. He may turn up. I don't know.
All right. Well,
he knows where we are.
This way. Professor Sanchez is expecting us, and he ushers you through inside to an office on the ground floor. It's this airy, sort of tall-ceilinged room with a big desk with piles of like paperwork, books, and journals on it, just heaped up in either chaos or an ordering system that you cannot comprehend. A few of them are fluttering slightly in the breeze. There's an open window behind them, and like Professor Sanchez, who is this guy for the benefit of my players, stands up from behind his desk. Yes, and friends, good to meet you. I presume English, yes?
Of course.
Yes.
Well,
Right.
American in my case, but yeah.
I meant the language. I didn't know if you were conversant in Spanish. No? Yes?
Well,
Yes.
and Evan will respond because Patrick is not that good with Spanish. Yeah, I speak a little Spanish, but American's fine. Or English is fine.
I love you. We're friends. I've done that on camera. I speak American. Oh, Jesus, what have I said?
Yeah, formally ejected from this game.
we don't spell color with a U. We speak American.
American. Right.
Oh, you speak Navajo?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. I forgot this. I'm supposed to be the American here in the room with the lads. I just can't. Yes. What was I saying before I got distracted? Yeah. And you're with Larkin's expedition?
Yes.
What do you make of the fellow?
Squirrely.
Still forming an opinion on him at this point.
Strange person, and he smells.
I did notice it, but yeah, that's what I hear. Very very interesting. Hard to place.
Well funded.
Yeah, well, yeah. That's sort usually are. Grave robbers.
Oh, I have thoughts on that. I will
Yes,
make it a point to try to keep everything that we find here. I'm British, but not that British.
He's been Larkin's been visiting the archives a lot, and I've offered some help, and I offered to come with him. We offered to be involved. We offered the university's assistance, our considerable expertise in this area, and they said no. And I think that's because they want to be able to carry off whatever it is they find there. They don't want us getting involved.
Do you have a professional librarian who might have kept records of which books they checked out or resources they made use of?
Maybe mostly just came here to check stuff. I think Rizzo should have. Trinidad Rizzo, my my student, she should have a bit of a better idea. She's down in the archive at the moment, just looking for stuff. But she should know what exactly it was he took out. She's trying to help me with. Essentially, we're trying to find out where the location of this is before Larkin does. Or before you do. Did Larkin show you his maps at all?
No.
Yeah, no.
No.
I don't think he
Yeah.
wanted to reveal it before we were pretty much there. Just in case that.
It's a bit silly, really, because, well, it usually helps to read a map to get to somewhere. There's no point in
does.
having a map after you get to somewhere.
Well, I think my feeling is he is going to be the one leading us, and the rest of us have no need to know.
Yeah, he doesn't strike me as,
Honest.
well, honest or capable even.
Or the fact that he doesn't trust us, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
plenty capable.
But,
I will promise you that if he's capable, in my opinion, just, well, look at who he's managed to recruit. At the very least, he understands what he needs to accomplish and who to best accomplish it. At minimum, he's logistically sound.
well,
in my
each of our specialties.
Indeed.
Besides, I mean, he looks like a cold would kill him, though. So who knows? Maybe we won't have to worry about him for much longer.
Keeper, is he paying as well compared to jobs of this sort of thing?
I would say, yeah, like it's slightly more than the average pay. Like it's not like ludicrously high, but it's like kind of like
It's not
oh,
underpaying
yeah,
us, that's what I'm
like,
checking.
you know, yeah, good pay. Yeah.
Well, at least he's paying as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's
That is true.
considerably more than the stipend I get from the paper.
More than I get from the university. And speaking of specialties, and Evan will extend his hand to Professor Sanchez, Professor Butler, Professor
Ah.
of History.
Professor of Archaeology.
Oh, yeah, cousins.
Yeah, and the sort of historian out in the field. That's
Well, you can't do everything in the books and at the desk. Sometimes you got to get
that's
your
usually where they get us in.
well, dip your toes
So-
into it.
Yeah, I'll introduce you to Rita when she gets back up. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, we're trying to find out the location before he gets to the location. I was hoping that maybe you would have managed to get his maps off him, or at least have seen them. Obviously, we at the university would be happy to employ you on our funds. I'm not sure if we can precisely match what Larkin and his backers are paying, but maybe out of the goodness of your hearts, if you're interested in, getting involved in our counter expedition to attempt to reach the site before Larkin does for the but yeah, we found an old document. Rita's been translating it. It's quite a difficult 16th century Spanish by a man who claims to have found the pyramid before.
A lot of my studies are with the ancient Spanish languages. I'd be happy to help.
Oh well, once
Take a
Rita
look
gets,
at it.
she's just gone down to the storeroom to look at something we've got down there. So when she gets back up, we're happy to.
Oh,
go over
certainly,
it.
yeah.
Is there anything strange about this pyramid or the stories about it?
Well, I don't know, did Elias, did you... And Elias gives him like a little shake of the head. I forgot to mention the legends. Well, I didn't want to throw too much on them the first night. The Cariciri. It's a local legend. Piece of local folklore. I think that could be best described as vampires.
Every culture has their own story about vampires.
Yeah. Well,
what sort-
these ones are a little
What sort of vampires?
different. You know how your classic European vampire goes around drinking blood?
Yes.
Drinking blood and looking elegant.
I mean, I don't know. The books I read, they didn't seem very elegant. I mostly just lurked around on ships and then hung around in Whitby for some reason.
Yeah.
There's
Big
loads of
mustaches and
stories.
everything.
Yeah. But
But tell us
yeah,
about
these ones go for fat rather than blood. It's said that they creep up on you at night and suck the fat from your body.
Sounds like we should be paying them.
If you want to lose weight, that seems the
But
way. But that is
just-
a very unique. I've not heard of vampires who suck fat out of people before.
Well, as I said, strange.
I mean, to the point they kill the person?
Yes. Obviously, this is just local folklore. You see, as Elias is saying this, like Sanchez, gives a little sideways glance.
Oh yeah, local folklore, but the ones in Europe just couldn't deal with garlic, crucifixes, and running water or something. It's anything like that.
Look, it's like Sanchez leans in, I mean, not Alliance here is convinced that this has something to do with fat-sucking vampires. They're not real. I've tried to tell him many times.
I agree. I'm just wondering if they could be.
Every culture has their folklore, their stories. It doesn't mean it's real.
The loss of fat could due to illness or something encountered in the wilderness here.
Yeah.
A natural illness that something they blamed on something they've hallucinated.
Peeper
Yeah.
has.
Yes.
Is it possible Evan might have come across stories of this in his occult studies in mythology?
Yeah, I think give me an occult or something similar roll. Let me look what I've got on there.
Can I do mythos?
Yes, you can also give
Okay.
me mythos. It might not be as useful in this circumstance.
Yeah, I was thinking occult. I'll do that. No, I won't.
Occult.
Could I try natural
nothing.
world?
I would say that vampires fall strictly under the not natural world.
No, not about vampires, about animals that might do the same.
Could I spend the 2 points of luck, or can you not spend on mythos?
You can spend it on mythos, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll spend the 2 points of luck.
You've not necessarily heard of any mythos related entities that this fits in with. This doesn't sound like anything that the society has encountered that I can recall the society encountering. The society has encountered all manner of horrible things, but fat-sucking Peruvian vampires are not on the list, and I don't believe it's mentioned in any books that you have read.
Okay.
But
I would like to spend.
But
the
you
point.
have encountered people who have extended their life in a similar way to tales of vampires. People like Pendergast and his sort of tricks for sort of living far beyond a normal human life.
So it would be safe to say that to me individually, this doesn't sound crazy or.
No, I mean,
Okay. I just wanted. I
Yeah.
just wanted to make sure.
there are stranger things on it that you have encountered.
At least 11. Yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I would like to spend the 4 points of luck to make my occult roll a success.
Okay, in which case, yes, you have heard some stories and tales of these things called the Carisari. This sort of local tale and legend of it's said to be a group of conquistadors who stumbled into an ancient site and were cursed. It said that they were cursed to wander ever hungry and ever sort of leeching off everything that they find, sucking the very life and flesh and fat from their unfortunate victims.
You know, I think at some point I ran into something about that. These so-called vampires are actually conquistadors that had wandered into some cursed place and had managed to survive by sucking out the fat and flesh and life of the locals. I mean, I have no idea how true it is or not, but I'd heard it somewhere.
Sounds like a way to explain cannibalism in the forest, if you ask me.
Mm.
Or tapeworms. Some parasites to the sparkle of truth. There are lots of places we haven't explored that could have different types of parasites.
It's true.
That behave differently. So maybe
Yep.
the cursed place is super leeches or the like, or something along that. Probably not, but I'm sure everything is going to be okay.
I'm sure that's a very good point about leeches. It'd be worth making sure your boots are secure at the tops and if you can slide into them. Whilst we're trekking,
Yeah.
just on the off chance, it's a good precaution. You don't want leeches in your boots or your trousers.
Or anywhere.
No. Yeah.
You see, as you're having this discussion, you see Sanchez like glance up at the clock and frown slightly.
Are we keeping you?
No, it's. I apologize. I wanted Rizzo here for this. She should have been back by now.
Has she gone far?
No, just downstairs. This is down to the storeroom. But
Could
yeah.
always send someone to get her. Check on her. Something might have fallen. You never know. Or
yeah, I could
have been
go.
distracted.
I'd be happy to join you. Professional, courtesy, colleague to colleague.
Like Elias goes, I am happy to go take a look, Sanchez. Yeah, it's just downstairs, Sanchez. What Sanchez says. Elias, you know the way. And Elias sort of nods and stands and goes to head downstairs to see what's been keeping Rizzo. Evan, you want to go with?
I'll go with. I want a chance to speak with Elias one-on-one.
So
Not that anyone else couldn't go.
Elias, Evan, Basil, anyone else going downstairs or who's staying upstairs?
Yeah, I'd go downstairs. I mean, always interesting to see the universities.
Okay.
No matter where they are.
And
It'll be a bit crowded if we all go.
Okay, and Dante's staying upstairs with this.
Yeah.
Sanchez goes, I think this might get a bit crowded down there. I'm just gonna stay up here.
Yeah.
I'm going to rush off to get shoulder to shoulder with Elias real quick. And I'm going to whisper, and I am trying to keep it just between him and I. I am just going to whisper to him everything that you think that could be true in D'Angelo's works were and are true. And then I'm just going to keep whistling ahead and go back to being loud Basil. And that's when I learned that you should never trust an elephant with 6 tusks.
And either Evan or Roland, were you trying to listen to what was being whispered there, or?
Oh, Evan stayed.
No, Evan stayed. Yeah.
Yeah.
So sorry, I keep checking.
It would have been way too crowded. Yeah.
Yeah. Roland, were you trying to listen to what was being said there?
I was trying to.
Yeah, you can give me a listen roll. Essentially, it's fine.
Okay.
If he fails, he takes psychic damage. Damn it!
Yeah, you hear that that whispered exchange. You see Elias give a little nod in Basil's direction.
And I just have a very worried look when I...
Yeah, I don't know if you've read the works of D'Angelo Williams, but there's a lot of this. But yeah, you head down to this storeroom. You see this rather down this sort of long staircase in this long dimly lit corridor. It's quite quiet down here. You see the door to the storeroom is just ajar slightly. And as you enter in, you can see this long cavernous space filled with rows of floor to ceiling shelves, packed with crates and boxes and bags, all with very neat little tiny labels on them. And you can see it's not very well lit in here. There's a couple of bulbs hanging that flicker. The shadows hang thick and dark.
Just like being at home.
It's quiet in here. You can't hear anyone else moving around.
Listen check?
Yeah, you can go give me a listen check if you'd like. No, nothing. No sign of anyone moving around down here. Elias calls out in the dark, Rizzo? And no answer comes. Do you proceed?
Yeah,
Yeah, we should.
Okay.
I'll just march in.
As you make your way forward into the room, into the sort of dark shadows of this storeroom, you almost trip over this pile on the floor. You see this pile of artifacts seem to have been pulled from the shelves, sort of tipped as though someone had grabbed and pulled, and this pile of boxes and artifacts lying on the ground. And half buried beneath them, you see the body of a woman.
So these were artifacts of considerable size. I mean, something that would enough to knock someone down and out.
Yeah,
or
like
kill them.
well, as you look at them, like it's mostly like papers, mostly like paperwork that they've fallen off the shelves, and you can see this woman's body looks emaciated, almost mummified. The flesh sunk into her cheeks. Doesn't look like a fresh body necessarily. You can see that there is this raw bloody wound in the upper half of her chest. Her shriveled face is frozen in this mask of terror, and her eyes are wide and staring. And I need a sanity roll from both of you, please.
Here we go.
Yes. Okay. I think I'm gonna roll this. Mostly because I got a nice shiny die. I should have rolled this on my nice shiny die. The nice shiny die has a nice shiny number on it.
Oh no, 6.
Oh no.
That's a third of my sanity.
That's 6 points of sanity from both of you, please.
I
Okay.
went from 18 to 12. I'm cooked.
And Basil, I need you to run a 1d10 as you suffer a bout of madness. And Roland, I need you to make me an intelligence roll, please. Okay, you are fully able to comprehend what you see here, which in this case is bad.
Yes, very bad.
Because, yeah, you are, I forgot to get my book out with the Tables of Insanity. Yeah, you are not able to rationalize this away. You're able to put together one and emaciated, shriveled body, fat-sucking vampire tails, and all this horror.
Yes.
Like, and the whisper you just heard from, like, Basil to Elias of, this is real. Like, all those things are real. And you are also going to suffer a bout of madness, so I need you to also roll me 1d10, please. So, as Basil, you find like you're like you don't know what it is about this body that particularly like Basil has seen bodies before, but something about this one, something about this new. Maybe it's the fact that you're here on your own without the backup of Nigel or even Lucy to back you up. Like there's just this bunch of randos. I don't know what it is about this particular circumstance that makes this so affecting.
I think I know what would bother Basil. He feels these are all to him a bunch of educated, talented people who have no idea what it is that they're getting into. And Basil feels almost responsible for them. So it's the fact that I am already seeing something so horrific triggers the horror of not just this young, talented person being cut down, not just the fact that I have my suspicions, but it's the fact that, oh my god, once I start to realize I'm losing it, I lose it even more because I feel like I can't shepherd these, what I would consider these poor innocent,
Yeah, and you just feel the strength of your legs goes out from underneath you. Like you just crumple, like the weakness gone. You see, like behind you, like Jackson likes like stagger backwards, like hit one of the shelves with like a little flurry of boxes and papers.
My ankle! Ah! I flail.
Go, Roland, the sight of this leads to sort of a new, almost an obsession within you. And this is essentially a mania, an obsession, something that will change Roland and what his priorities and his characters are going forwards. What do you? I have an idea for what this could be, unless you have anything better. And I think this is essentially like this obsession with finding the answers to this. This is like the first thread of like, there is something more than you had ever thought to consider.
I completely agree, because he's been interested in the occult, but he's never actually experienced anything happening. So this is going to say, oh, it's real.
It's real, and you need to understand it. You need to find out.
Yeah, okay. I like it.
And as the three of you sort of stare at this body, you can see she's lying there. She's got like you can see like her notebook sticking out her jacket pocket. You can see like lying next to her all these artifacts, including this crate that's fallen and been smashed to pieces, this packing straw, like strewn around her. And
Are any of the labels? Oh, good. I'm sorry.
And something that glitters under the lights of the lanterns down here. Something golden. And we'll get back to that in just a moment, because I just want to check in on upstairs. But first of all, before we check in upstairs, just to check the chair, how's your morning going? Are you up to anything nice?
I mean, I'm probably buying stuff, right, for the trip, getting my climbing equipment. See if I can get like a couple of sticks of dynamite in case we need to blow something up, like rocks or something, right? I mean, I'm the one with a mining experience. Should probably be me who is handling those.
I will say,
stuff like that.
Given that you gave me a guy with mining experience and that we're currently not in London and this is outside of the usual forbiddance rules,
I get to blow shit up. Yes.
Roll me 1d6, please.
6.
You obtain 6 sticks of dynamite.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Proceed with caution.
Proceed
Bearing in mind that you're going to some valuable archaeological sites with some valuable non-temporary characters.
I mean, yes, obviously they are there right now. I'm planning in case, right? I know the terrain is dangerous, so obviously we might need to blow some rocks away or something, right? I mean, it's the old stuff, like the lighting and throwing, right?
Yeah. But yeah. Essentially, like the stuff that's used for something mining. You've got 6 sticks of dynamite.
Good. I'm gonna wrap them up tightly.
And the appropriate fuses and detonators, yeah.
Right. I'll put them to my body, right? So they are with me, and I can feel where they are, so nobody steals them from me. Because that stuff's dangerous. Then I'll probably find some friends and hang out until it's time to meet up again.
Okay, so yeah, you have to find some friends. So meanwhile, we go back to the upstairs of the University Museum, as before whatever happened downstairs has been discovered. Evan and Dante, you're up there with Professor Sanchez.
Fat-sucking vampires. Interesting. I was interested in hearing about these local legends that Mr. Larkin had mentioned. If I were a betting man, I wouldn't have called that.
Look, people come here. They like the mystique, the lost pyramids, ancient gold, curses. Like, the real history is, I guess, a lot less romantic in many ways. And then he stops. He goes, "Did you hear that?
Did we?
Give me a listen roll, please."
Okay.
Nope. Didn't
Oh,
hear it.
yes, I did.
Yeah, you heard whatever noise or sound someone made downstairs.
My ankles! Ah! And then just a crashing old man
It's a
sound.
crashing sound.
Something about ankles and a crash? That doesn't sound good.
Oh.
Probably knocked some shelves over or something.
Yeah. Perhaps
probably
one of
should
us should
check on
go
him.
check on him. Yeah.
Yeah. Where
I'll-
do we go?
Yeah.
Are you going down to join the others in the storeroom?
Yeah. Given the scream and the crash. Yeah.
I'll check. What was the other professor's reaction to this been?
Sanchez?
Yep.
Yeah, he's like looking like, did you... What is going on down there? Paul,
I
please be
don't-
careful.
Do you want to come with us? I don't actually know the way.
Down the stairs to the left. I mean,
Hopefully your friend's okay.
yeah, sure. Yeah, he'll be... Elias will be fine. I'll go see... Yeah. He kind of waves you in the direction of the storeroom.
Okay.
Okay.
Heading that way.
So
Yeah, same.
as you head down, you enter probably at the time that the others see this hint of gold lying among the packing straw. And what you see is, so yeah, the two of you as you enter, you see like Elias backed up against the shelves, like Basil, who's sort of the strength went down his knees, sort of slumped down to the ground next to this pile of, in the flicker of the bulb, you see, oh, there is a dead body there.
Would it just look like a mummified body to
And
us?
I need a sanity roll from both of you, please, as you see.
Okay.
You see this
Um.
this mummified body, her horrified face, this great raw, bloody wound on her face.
Would I have
That's
had a
it.
chance to tell them not to come in?
I think you were
Because
about
we
telling them
don't
not to
know
come in as
Where
yeah.
it was.
You can make
I'm
a
going to
luck
be
roll.
fair. See, shall I roll that sanity again, or shall I give Evan also the 6? No, I'm going to roll it. Well, the dice have spoken again. Evan, you also lose 6 points of sanity.
6.
Yo,
okay.
burn that dice. Keeper. Burn it.
God dang.
It's sparkly and everything.
Okay.
It's so pretty. It hates you, but it's pretty.
It's pretty
It's got
spiteful.
six on every
is what it
side.
is.
Yeah, I did get it specially made. It's a special DM's dice. It just comes with all 6s.
Okay.
You save it, you
Yes.
roll it. It's I especially smuggle it into my D&D games for rolling like the refresh on like a red dragon's breath. Like, oh look, it's
All right, I don't hate it anymore.
okay. I
don't
rolled
hate
it again. It
anymore.
just roll a 6 again. I'm starting to worry it might
Oh
actually
my
be
god.
weighted.
Weighted dice confirmed.
Oh no, I rolled a 1 now.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, that doesn't. Yeah, I don't have a bout of insanity yet because that.
I need you to give me an intelligence roll to see if you fully,
There it
because
is.
you've lost more than 5 points in one go, which is the other thing that
Okay.
can trigger a bout of madness.
Yeah.
If
God, they hate me today.
no, this is good in this case. You are able to
Oh.
sort of rationalize this away. You don't
Oh.
yeah, you're able to rationalize this away in some way.
It's
or
something
other.
else.
Yeah.
Who left a damn mummy lying around? What the hell is going on here?
That's
Not a mummy.
it's
What? A desiccated body? Clearly.
Oh.
Go
No,
with this?
that's not. That's
And-
not her.
But
It is her.
what did she look like before
She was-
just this morning?
young woman. She was probably 20s. She was a student. Yeah, we were looking down here. You see this body. her notebooks. This golden object amongst the straw.
I'll have a look to see if there's any tracks or anything like that. Is it a dusty floor or anything like that?
I'd say it's fairly well swept. Like it's not like caked in dust down
Yeah,
here.
it wouldn't leave like
It's
a
the
set of
storeroom, but
plugins in
it's
the
not
dust.
like got like a thick layer of dust. They do clean.
Okay.
Yeah.
See if there's an obvious trail of bloody footprints from it.
You can give me. It will be a hard track roll to see if there's any sign sort of where whoever did this went.
That's a good.
Right.
That is.
Oh my god.
Okay,
I'm good.
with a critical success, Dante, you activate like detective vision, yes, you look around, you see, it's almost like you can sort of, I'm gonna say first of all, you get to add 1d10 to your track going forward. It might come in handy. But as you look around, you can sort of piece together the moment by moment of what happened here. Like, Rizo was here, she was taking something from their shelf, she turned, someone attacked her from that angle, they leapt at her, pushed her back, she hit the shelf with her left elbow, that knocked that box over, then she fell down towards the right side, she was down on the ground, she was trying to grab at something which pulled more boxes down, while something was attacking her from above, was pinned her down and latched on and left this bloody raw open wound in her chest.
Oh, like a lamprey type thing.
Yes,
perhaps.
like a lamprey, like a sort of massive lamprey. And then whatever it is, got up, it stepped slightly in her blood, and it went back out the way you've just came in. You would suspect that you missed it by moments. Whatever it was had not long left before you arrived. And it went back the way, as in before the other people just arrived. And going by the tracks, it looks to have gone up the door and back up and sort of outside the outside of the building.
Okay, I'll relay this. I'll just talk them through exactly what's happened, and I'll start following the tracks to see where it exited the building from.
Okay, you start following the tracks. Is it just you following them? What are the rest
Evan
of you
stays.
doing? Evan stays?
Evan stays.
Just trying to see which way it exited from and have a look around, see if
I'm
there's
gonna
anyone
go.
watching.
So Basil's going with Dante. Evan's staying downstairs. Roland, where are you going? What are you doing?
I'm going to stay here and look around, just at whatever's around her and at the body
gold.
itself.
There's
Yeah.
that gold as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Evan is moving to check the gold in the notebook. That caught his
So
eye.
we'll catch up with Dante and Basil in just a moment. First of all, Evan and Roland. Yeah, you see that she's got this notebook in her pocket. What's scattered around her looks mostly to be things she hit when she was falling. But this crate, it was packing straw and whatever's gold in it, looks like it was already open and on the ground. This doesn't look like she knocked it down. It looked like she had already got this down and opened this up before whatever or whoever attacked her. And what you see inside the packing straw is this piece of worked gold, about 2 feet long, 3 inches wide, and about a centimetre deep. I mean, as I mix my measurements, yes, a third of an inch deep.
Okay, so it's going to be pretty heavy. If it's all gold.
It looks like it's got if you try to lift it up, it's about 25 pounds or 11 kilograms, depending on your.
Did you do the density calculation?
No, it's written here in a book.
Oh, okay.
I don't do maths that fast. But yeah, it looks to be this string. It looks at both ends. It looks to have been broken off. It's not got finished ends. Its ends are rough, as if it was ripped from something larger.
I was going to say, like somebody pulled it off or something.
Yes, it's largely straight. It's got a couple of sections that jut out from it, and it's got a series of geometric shapes printed into its surface. And I'd like, as you look at it, both of you to give me a spot hidden, please.
Would possibly as well, history apply to recognize the symbols?
Yeah.
Instead of spot hidden or along with?
You can do both.
Okay.
Let me just
I'll do both.
appendix.
Oh, thank God.
Okay, neither of you spot something. But you looking at these symbols sort of printed into this. I don't know that you recognize the language. You probably have to do some more sort of looking up at this thing, but you recognize that a couple of like the you probably recognize a couple of these sigils. A general implication that this is some kind of ward. This is some sort of like ward against evil. Like you, with your sort of knowledge of like this is, you've seen sort of things like this in places. Like obviously, I mean, you don't necessarily believe always in what they're warding against, but this was its intention and its design. As this was intended to be some sort of
like an ancient religious artifact.
Yes.
Yeah.
To the
And
go ahead.
I was Evan picks it up and relays that these are some kind of ancient religious ward. It's
The say they were geometric shapes. Are they the same rectangles as you've seen on the other pieces?
I'd say slightly different, like not identical ones. Somewhat similar in style, but yeah, slightly different.
Yeah, it looks like I guess somebody broke. I guess she was trying to get this and get the notebooks. What is Why does she look like a mummy? What is going on with this place?
It's the thing about the vampires, the fat and flesh stealing vamp. It's real. Look at it. She was a living being just not long ago. It's real. It happened.
That's okay. You know what? I will grant you. Maybe she was a living being. Maybe she got a parasite that sucked her
parasites.
body fat.
Parasites don't do that.
No, but vampires don't exist. I mean, we're men of science. There's got to be some logical explanation for this.
Possibly. And the logical explanation could be that there are fat-stealing vampires.
Okay. Well, okay. We'll agree to disagree until we figure it out. That's fine.
Well, that's the
I
thing.
won't argue.
I have to figure out how this happened. I mean,
how she became this and died?
Yes.
Well, it seems like it sounded like Dante said that whatever did it left.
Probably, but
yeah.
I mean,
do you think it snuck up on her while she was getting these files?
That I can't say for certain. I don't know. I mean, did something sneak up on her that had been like lurking here in the storerooms, or did she release something when she went to pull it out of the crate? I mean, what was this thing laying on top of some artifact that they'd put this ward on, or whatever it is, on top of it? And when she pulled the thing up, it released whatever it was. It was, I don't know. I have to find out.
Well, okay, devil's advocate, yes, sometimes grave markers did include religious wards to protect from the afterlife, to protect the souls, to guide them. So maybe there was something there.
But I mean, even physical processes that we know, they don't go from a live person to a desiccated husk.
No, but I'll grant you, I've never seen this. I have never seen this. But there's gotta be. I'm sorry, I can't believe.
There has to be an explanation, although it may be one we don't want to deal with.
Yes, I will agree. There is an explanation. And I'll pull up the notebook.
Okay, you pull up the notebook. Yeah, you can see that she seems to have been writing notes on a text that she's been translating. And
is it in Spanish?
She is writing essentially a translation of this text, and I will leave this here for the two of you to peruse.
It's so small.
You should be able to make it bigger.
Oh, I did.
If you scroll down, you can see underneath it's written in plain text.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say, do I have to
ignore the
look-
top bit. It's written in plain text below.
Okay.
As you are beginning to peruse that, we're going to go back up to Dante and Basil. Elias still being downstairs with the two of you, sort of watching. Dante and Basil, you head up. Dante, the tracks go up out the building and out, sort of round up an outside staircase that leads into the garden at the back of the museum. And you can see a couple of sort of broken branches where someone came this way. And you find yourself looking back in the direction of the open window of Professor Sanchez's office. And this is the moment, Dante and Basil, where you hear a sudden crash from inside Professor Sanchez's office.
Rush straight back.
I am.
Actually, is the window right there? Can we just
The
go
window's
straight
open,
through
so
it?
you're looking in the direction of the window. Look, whoever came up and round, crouching in the bushes, and you can hear the sound through the window. The quickest way into his office will be through the window. The
That's
long
what
way
I'm
round will be to
thinking.
go back in the building and back round.
If the window's there, probably going straight
Through
through.
the window?
I'm going through the window.
Yes. Okay.
Perhaps to the walls.
All right. So the both of you race up, and I am going to ask for either a climb or a dexterity here for the style of entry through this window. This is not whether or not you get through this window. This is more to paint this picture in our mind as to how okay.
Yep, we've just
It's a
gone
regular
straight
success. Dante getting through fine. Basil, that is an extreme success. I'll leave it up to you how you flavor how incredibly stylishly you can get through this window.
So, Basil is as physically gifted as he is hideous. So, it would not be a shock as I leap through the window almost effortlessly. My terrible hair for a moment as the wind goes through it looks majestic. And Dante is probably flabbergasted at how something so hideous can be so graceful. I'd say that I stick the landing on a perfect 10, but that goes without saying. Oh, my ankles are better now. Ah!
And as both of you enter the room, what you meets you is a scene of a fight in progress, essentially. Professor Sanchez was knocked out of his chair down onto the floor of the room, and crouched over him, holding him down by the shoulders, is another human figure. Well, humanoid figure. Because as you enter the room, this figure turns and lifts its head from where it had been looking down towards Santa, and you see this, I think lamprey was the description given earlier, and that is essentially the absolute correct description. This round mouth ringed with teeth, with sort of more layers of teeth within, this open, more of an inhuman mouth. And yes, I would like a sanity roll from both of you, please. I'm sorry, Basil. I don't know how... Okay. Basil. We need to get you back to London with some sanity.
I've already lost a third.
Yeah. A minor miracle might be needed to actually return Basil. In any way, Thane. Anyway, at all.
I was prepared to jump in front of anything that attacked Basil, but we can't
You
save
can't
him
jump
from
inside
this.
of his brain, no. Oh, thank goodness. The glitter dice giveth and the glitter dice taketh away. It's only just extreme so far. I rolled 6s and 1s. I might need to do some testing of this one, I think. Basil and Dante, you both... Well, oh no, Basil, you lose 1 point of sanity. Dante, you are fine. You see as this figure, this thing lifts this more of a face, and there's something twisted as it stares at you with these piercing blue eyes.
I'm just going to draw my pistol and put 3 rounds straight in its head.
Okay,
Point
you've
blank
got
range.
you've got a dex of
75.
75. So I think you will act first. So if you're doing 3 rounds,
Is
that
it
will
close
be
range?
penalty, but this is close enough range that you get that penalty back again. So this will be 3 shots
So actually,
straight.
so if I shot 1 round, it would just be with a bonus at this point.
Yes, 1 round with a bonus or 3 rounds straight.
I'm going to take it 1 shot with a bonus because I don't want to accidentally shoot the guy who's been attacked, because
I mean, that would only happen if you fumble it, essentially.
I know, but I've critted once.
Okay.
He's stabbed me so many times.
Oh, hang on.
Look, sometimes you stab each other.
That's a regular, but
Yeah.
That's okay. If I'd rolled from the weapon table, I would have rolled for damage. So I'll just roll now for damage on it.
Yes, just roll for damage now.
Oh, hang on, it says it's got no ammo. I'll just type it in.
That doesn't, yeah. They've made the sheets all fancy.
Yeah, they've changed it all, haven't they?
Too advancedly. Okay.
5 damage.
5 damage. Let me just check something. Do you have armor, my friend?
He's still wearing the armor from when he attacked the first one.
Yeah, no,
I mean,
no,
way
it
back.
goes through. Yeah, the shot goes through, but he is also fast. So before Basil has a chance to do anything on an initiative of 60, the thing is going to leap for Dante as the person who just shot it at close range, and it is going to try and essentially just latch on and grab at him. So it's your choice whether you want to fight back, which would be essentially with a fighting brawl, or whether you want to try and dodge out the way of this.
I'd say fight back. Just yep. Extreme success.
Extreme success. Okay, that
You
beats
can
my
fight.
that beats my success. So can you give me your fighting brawl damage, please? So you're.
I think it's just a D3 for fighting ball, isn't it? Unless I'm using a weapon.
I don't think you've not got a weapon because you've essentially you had your.
I've got my gun in my hand,
You've got your gun in your hand, so unless
he has a machete on him, but he wouldn't have had time.
Yeah, you haven't had time to sort of draw a machete. You're sort of, this is like instinctual fighting back.
Yeah. So 1d3.
Yeah, plus your damage bonus if you have any.
A single point of damage.
Single point of damage. You sort of lash out back at this thing. Basil, it's over to you. Like.
Kipper, I'm going to walk up to
Sanchez
this.
is on the ground screaming. Help!
I'm going to walk up to this creature that's attacking my friend. I'm going to withdraw my firearm, and I'd like to shoot it.
Yeah.
3 times.
3 times.
Like, yeah. Can I point blank it or like
Point blank it essentially gives you a bonus die. You're close ranging it. Doing it 3 times gives you a penalty, so that'd be 3 ordinary shots.
3 ordinary shots.
Technically, you're also firing into. Actually, no. Technically, you're also now firing into melee, which is penalty again. So this would be 3 shots with penalty.
Okay. So I would like to. So I could take 1 shot without a penalty. Then?
1 shot ordinary or 3 shots penalty? Yeah, because you're firing into like.
1 shot.
This thing is now like
ordinary.
wrestling with Dante. He's trying to latch on, and he's punching it back. Like things are moving.
Yeah. Let's just do. Hard success.
Hard success. Roll me some damage, please.
Okay, so that's 1d10 plus 2.
You can add your weapon die again if you spend 1 point of luck.
Oh, yeah. I would like to. I would like
Okay.
to spend that point of luck.
That will be
Super.
enough. Let's spend that point of luck. So what we see is,
Good
okay,
catch.
this thing was cracked down on the ground. These people go flinging in through the window. It turns up. Like there's a shot from Dante. This thing leaps at Dante and gets punched. It's trying to latch onto him, and then just point blank range. Basil just what part of its body would you like to shoot it in here?
Oh, I probably walked up and, pardon the phrasing, I probably put it in its mouth and just.
Yeah, just shoot it in what's left of like it's this open lamprey mouth. This thing goes toppling down to the ground. It's still twitching.
Keeper.
Like it's half, like its jaw is half off. Like it's like blood isn't so much gushing out. It's like oozing in this like almost fatty sort of bloody ooze from this neck wound.
I don't know if you would allow this, Keeper, but a great philosopher once said, when you get him on the ground, stomp the motherfucker in his head.
Oh,
so
yes.
if you would allow me.
Yes. Oh, yeah. You are essentially out of like this thing is down. I'm just pointing out that it's still twitching. So yes, you are free to do what you want here. Would you want to try and stomp its head?
I got my boots on.
Okay.
I'm
say give me a strength here to see. Let's see, because I've never personally tried to stomp on a human head, but I figure they're also reasonably solid things.
Keeper, I'm gonna spend the 9 points of luck.
They're reasonably solid things, but this you can get some good force going, and I'd say like almost a bonus.
Bonus die, maybe?
You can spend those 9 points of luck if you want to make this a success, or you
I'm
can
gonna
leave
spend
it.
the 9 points. I'm gonna spend the 9
Yeah.
points.
I'd say it was like this bone is not as solid as you might like expect. I don't know if Basil's ever stomped on a head before, but he's definitely fought things, and it sort of cracks and crumples beneath his foot. Like it doesn't seem as solid as it ought to be. This bone is sort of old and brittle. It cracks, and there's a wet sort of crunch,
Dante!
and the body is still twitching.
Oh, in that case, I'm just gonna empty them. I'm just shooting the motherfucker at that point.
Like it sort of twitches slightly. Like the head is a ruin.
Why
I'm
are
not
you
going to
still...
make Basil do this because he's inflicted this, and also this is a very Basil thing to do. But I am going to make Dante roll a sanity check for witnessing this.
Yeah.
Like I think this like
Regular success.
somehow
Thank God.
like yeah. I mean this is horrible. You're able. I mean Dante, you've
I've
seen
seen
some
weird
things.
shit.
You've seen some shit.
I've seen
yeah.
bodies and stuff.
Professor Sanchez just.
Dante,
Please.
help Sanchez!
Yeah, I'll
Clean
go
away.
straight to Sanchez. Whilst Basil was stomping.
Roland and
grab
Evan
him.
from downstairs, you hear gunshots upstairs.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go up.
Okay.
Keeper, did the blue
Yes.
eyes look familiar?
I'm gonna say you only saw this. I'm gonna
We
give
only
you
saw
an,
the blue eyes and weird mouth.
give me an intelligence roll essentially here from memory. Like you only basically got a glimpse of this thing before its head got destroyed.
No, it's weird it had blue eyes, but never mind.
I'll leave
Not
you
much
to
of a
draw what
face, that.
conclusions you want there on that. Like I'm not going to tell you anything, but I'll leave you as the player to draw what conclusions you wish. As Roland and Evan, you make your way back up to the room to see like Sanchez sort of like flutter. His eyelids are fluttering. He's clearly fine. He's just a bit out of it and a bit shocked. Elias is sort of trailing behind you, like goes, "Oh, for fuck's sake!" And you can see there is this, like Basil is emptying this ruin of a body on the floor.
Has it stopped moving?
It has
Get
finally
that's-
stopped moving, but its
that's
head is like
Mendoza.
What the hell?
that thing is like 300, almost 400 years old.
What is?
300.
You think so?
Reading that.
he's like
notebook.
holding this notebook in your hand. You were halfway
Yeah.
through reading when all this went down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mendoza went on the expedition party back in the 1540s. This is the same guy.
It
What?
can't
Mendoza?
be.
Yeah.
This isn't Mendoza. This is something else. And this is what was.
No, we
came
read
downstairs?
in the journal
in
part
through-
of the translation.
No, it came in through that window.
Yeah, and you saw where it went out the door downstairs.
Yep, we followed it and it came in through the window. Yeah.
But the journal describes that it was, Mendoza, and it was exactly what I'm seeing in front of me.
Might I have a moment, gentlemen? I don't want to be uncouth or unsavory, but I have to speak
Too late.
plainly. Monsters in the night are real. Urban legends are not just legends. That thing that I just shot surprisingly well. Usually I need like 9 shots to get warmed up. I'm more of a than a, but yeah, that's a vampire. You can look at its jaw, you can look at the lamprey, you can look at the desiccated body, you can look at the second attack, we can argue about where they invited in, but it's daytime, or whatever it is that you want. That is a monster. Now, apparently there's some type of notebook that implicates Mendoza, who is a
Yes, it's here.
strange fellow.
This one.
I don't read. I'll take your word for it. The point
Mendoza could just be a family name.
Well, that's fine, and I agree with that. But what I'm saying is that thing is real. There's probably other ones like them. In my society, this is what we do. I came here because I'm suspicious, well, of almost everything, except puppy dogs. I do trust puppy dogs, but I'm incredibly suspicious.
The text of the notebook describes exactly this thing, and it describes the attack that Mendoza did 380 years ago.
To be
We
fair,
need
it
to
did.
get the professor to the hospital.
He hasn't been injured, has he?
I'm fine. I just.
Can we?
Oh,
can,
he. That's
We probably need to go to another room.
Before we do that, and I'm sorry to interrupt, but we need to bundle this thing up and take it over to the infirmary and to one of the incinerators and burn it.
Might want to search the pockets first to see if it's got anything that ties in with any others. And
Shouldn't we autopsy? Well, no, burn. It's fire. That is one of the society's sayings. Twice.
It is?
Burn it
Oh,
with
well.
fire, and then more fire.
I'm starting to like these
Kill
people.
it with fire. Burn it with fire. Fire does a lot. It does a lot.
I'll check its pockets quickly to see if it's got anything that might tie it in with anyone else.
Professor
searching
Butler,
through
you were saying?
pockets,
Oh.
you find
Like room keys, that
a
sort of
room
thing.
key and a little cigarette case from the Hotel España.
Ah.
Like a little matchbook. But other than that, he or it does not seem to have been carrying much in its pockets.
What we do with a room key? Does it have a number on it?
Yes, it has a number on it.
So
Just
we've
take
got
the
his room
key.
key to the hotel, so we could always check to see if there's some evidence there.
Mhm.
But yeah, I don't think we're going to find much from his body. We could probably just burn it.
Yeah, because if he's this old, he's probably experienced some other mishaps during his long life. There's nothing to say he won't come back.
The body twitches ever so slightly.
See?
Evan actually will go up to the body. Doesn't know if it's gonna do anything. He has that gold object and just
the thing from
slams it on.
downstairs.
The thing from downstairs. Yeah.
I'm going to say, remember, it's like 2 feet long.
Yeah.
Like,
He
yeah.
just kind of
It's a
slams it
two-hander.
on it. Yeah.
Like a massive
There-
gold club.
Is like a
Like you-
sizzling smell, like it's that like cooking flesh as
Oh.
this gold thing hits the body. Like
Oh.
it's as though like you'd put like a hot frying pan down on
Oh,
this thing.
God.
Like, remember,
It
you're
smells-
holding this gold and it does not feel hot to your touch, but as you put it on this body, there's
It smells like Agnes's
Like-
porridge.
like
Oh.
it's burning fat here. Like this is
Oh,
sizzling,
God.
frying fat.
Oh, the turkey
Yes.
bacon.
I will say
Oh.
that it honestly smells quite delicious.
Boo this keeper. Everybody point and shame. Shame her. Shame.
What? You're frustrating it. It's like
I think
This is
I
why
think
like
your idea
bacon.
of fire.
The chicken.
I think your idea of fire is correct, Basil. This seems to be what that young lady picked up. I think it might have been holding this back or so. I don't know, but it seems to have a reaction to it.
Well, it's gold, so the things can have allergic reactions. Not that allergic, but
Well, it seems to burn it, and it is cold as steel in my hand.
oh,
yeah. So are you taking this body essentially to try and Sanchez goes. There's an incinerator in the university hospital that we might be able to
come here. I'm gonna walk over to the professor. I'm gonna say, I can do one of two things for you. The first one is I can hand you a flask of outrageously expensive liquor that we're
Please.
not going to ask about that. Or the second option is I can aggressively backhand you.
the alcohol, please.
Okay. I'm going to hand. You just keep that. You. Oh, that's coming out of. Agnes has to pay back the grits and that she wasted,
Yeah,
so it's fine.
Right.
Are you wounded?
No, you it just leapt at me and he had all these teeth, but he didn't manage to grab hold of her or anything. He just kind of it was just like oozing in my general
Well,
direction.
okay.
And Elias goes, should we call in the other fella or
Which other fella?
the local? He might be better at helping us get a body into.
Oh yeah,
That's a very good point. Don't think he's probably had to dispose of many bodies before.
No, but it might be.
Well, we can roll it up and bundle it up into
Alright.
some.
Yeah, probably a good idea
kind
to
of
get in
cloth.
touch with him.
Yeah, I mean, I was more saying do we tell him about this or do we just keep this bit quiet
Just-
from him?
Let's keep it quiet for the
Okay,
moment.
we don't tell him
No,
about this for the
no,
time being.
we have
Yeah.
to tell him about this.
I mean, we can
It
explain,
is-
but after.
All right.
After,
we
yes.
discuss.
Yeah.
No,
No,
after,
yeah.
yes.
During.
But I'm gonna say, for the purposes you managed to bundle. There's a few close calls along the way where you almost. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna ask for not a group. What's your look at the moment, Basil?
Oh, you are spiteful. 31. I had 40, and then I had to spend 9 for the stompage.
What's Roland's look at the moment?
36.
Okay, Basil, I'm going to ask for a look roll from you, please. And that's me being nice and not asking for a group look roll.
Yeah.
I fail.
I will say you are most of the way to the infirmary carrying this body when you see someone with Sanchez there looking, pointing the direction and looking incredibly nervous. When
What do they
someone
look like?
one comes around the corner and goes, "Hey, Sanchez, come on here." I start speaking in Spanish, which I believe. Who among you speaks Spanish? Okay,
Evan does.
so Dante and Evan, you understand what he's saying is essentially "Hey, Sanchez, how are you doing? Oh, not seen you in a while. What's that you've got there?" Evan, are you also still carrying the large 2-foot strip of gold, or did...
You know what? Honestly, yes, he. Okay, yes, he would be carrying it, because he doesn't know what the fuck is going on right now, and that seems to have caused a reaction. So he is terrified if that's going to come back to life. So he's kind of been carrying it like a bat,
Okay, yeah. So you're
just
carrying,
on his shoulder. Yes.
carrying this 2-foot of gold. The rest of you are carrying this wrapped body, and yet
Having
this
said that, does the body smell like cooked meat?
yes,
So,
yeah. So essentially, they say in Spanish, "Hey, Sanchez, what's that?" and point to the body you're carrying, and you see Sanchez kind of open and close his mouth and looking like panic to the rest of you.
could I? Well, I've got no social skills.
I was gonna try a persuade or a fast talk.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah. What are
tell
you
him
going
that,
for?
like-
And this is going to be pretty
Yeah.
fast talk, unless you're persuading
Yeah.
him that yes, this is the body, but it is totally fine.
Definitely a fast talk. Yeah, trying to say that it's like objects. We're just moving it from the history department.
Yeah, and Sanchez sort of nods along with great agreement,
Yeah.
and essentially is helping you with this. And you've got a bonus die.
Oh God, come on. Oh, okay.
So, yeah,
just roll
give me-
again.
Bonus.
Yeah, give me another roll.
Okay, let me find it real quick.
No,
11
this is
points
a
of luck.
failure. This will take 11 points of luck to make this into a success.
I tried charming him.
Technically, I mean, I could.
So you can either spend 11 points, or you can push this and get another roll with a bonus die still. But if you fail that push roll, I guess they're going to find out you've got a body and you're going to all get arrested. So look or push.
Yeah. We'll push it. Why not?
Okay, you've got a bonus die still.
Okay, so bonus die still. All right.
Mm-hmm. That is an extreme success. So
Oh, he helps us.
Let me carry that for you.
I'm gonna say yeah.
Get the door.
Yeah.
Here's an incinerator I have in my
yeah,
pocket.
this needs to supposed to help you carry it part of the way to the incinerator at the hospital, and then so if they say yes, I do, we should get drinks later, and then turns off and away. You see then just like half collapsed, like.
I'm gonna hand him the second flask.
My heart, I don't think I can take any more of this.
Oh, you get used to it.
But yes, you are able to take the body to the incinerator, and even as you're burning it, as you throw it in there, you see a last sort of twitches of movement from this body. And as you, the burning meat tends to just, it's burning smell, it no longer smells quite so delicious. As the body twitches and moves this last time, so you are left with these notes, a 2 foot long strip of gold, and a room key.
Now, I'm going to watch through the porthole in the incinerator just to make sure.
Like the fat spits and cooks and burns, and it said it twitches a few times even whilst the flames are licking across it. But eventually, the thing goes still.
Okay, I'm going to wait till I see ashes.
Until it burns, the flesh melting, the bones crack and split and blacken until there is nothing left of this thing that may or may not have been Mendoza.
Okay,
Did
it's gone now. It's completely burnt up.
Yes.
But-
Did
What do
it
you
still
think?
smell good?
No. No. But I'm glad it's gone. So let's go check out and see if, unless it had eaten Mendoza himself and just stole his stuff, but that didn't seem to be the way it worked.
Well,
Gentlemen, I
got a room
don't,
key.
I don't mean to throw a wrench in the machine, but the young girl in the archives.
Well, no one's going to know it's her.
You see, like, I just go, we're not throwing her in the incinerator. I will have,
No,
I'll
no.
find, like, she was my student.
Can you,
Yeah.
You can always put her on display as a mummy.
No! You-
I'm gonna slap him, actually. The back of my hand or the front of my knuckles, depending on how you think about it. Grace thy cheek.
Go, I will think of something. I will
Well, we
find
can't-
some.
You can't just leave her there and
No, I'm not going to just leave her there. I need to tell her
You're gonna
parents. I need to get
dispose
the
of her
university
properly.
involved. I will find some way to make this an accident or something that makes sense. But I'm not just throwing her body in the incinerator. I can't do that.
No, I wouldn't. I
And-
wouldn't ask.
it's probably best that you not be here when they come, in case some things just go. And I wouldn't.
Let's go.
I wouldn't linger in Lima any longer than necessary.
But I would, I think, would advise, if there are any other artifacts from wherever that gold piece came from, be very careful.
Yeah. Yes, I will be. Yeah.
And Basil,
Go.
Basil,
With
you're a
respect.
very violent man.
Usually, I'm quite peaceful.
Experience is saying otherwise.
I'm responsible for all of you, in a way. None of you know a goddamn thing about any of this.
I know something
Come on.
now.
I know
now.
that does something.
Yes. So you're up to speed. And look, here's the thing about it. I'm almost 50, so you can live a long time in this line of work.
God, you're old.
I know.
Wow.
And then as I start walking, my knee pops like every third step. Oh God!
So, yes.
Now my ankles are fine, but it's my knees. Ugh.
Yeah, you head away from the university museum, and I'll say, for the sake of it, Luciano, you did have a plan to meet these gentlemen later in the afternoon next to their meeting.
Yes.
You've had a lovely, successful dynamite acquisitions meeting. I presume you're not carrying your dynamite with you. You've left it somewhere
No,
safe.
I'm keeping it on my body because I know
Okay.
it's safe. But
Okay.
I have it like on a strap across
Okay,
my.
so you are walking around the city of Lima carrying 6 sticks of dynamite
I have the
on
dynamite.
your person.
I have the dynamite on my back below the jacket, so it's not being seen. But
Okay.
I'm not leaving this anywhere where it could be stolen or misappropriated.
Okay, yeah. So carrying but
It's
as
on my
you
person because it's dangerous.
yeah.
Not
So
the other
as we
way
meet
around.
up, you're carrying dynamite concealed on your person. You see, Professor is carrying a large strip of gold. As you meet up on the edge of the university campus, and you'll see, I don't know what sort of expression the other 4 are wearing on their faces given what has just happened to them this afternoon.
Strangely enough, you see Evan with a weird grin on his face. Wide eyes, but weird grin.
And Roland will be kind of have a self-satisfied look. It's like he figured something out.
I
Good
look
evening.
Dante's just as he was before. He's fine. It's just another day in the in Peru.
I don't know these people.
I look stressed. I look stressed the fuck out, and my hair is now back to being just godforsakenly terrible. I'm like, oh, Mr. Chavez. God,
Yeah.
you are strong.
Hello. Huh? I'm sorry.
You are strong. You can help carrying any of that.
No, it's fine. I'm employed to carry this stuff. It's perfectly fine. I brought climbing gear for each of us, so we can trust this gear. I also brought some demolitions stuff, so some axes and some pickaxes and some explosives in case we have like a rock fall or something.
Good plan.
We have some food and stuff. I think with the
wonderful.
So as far as I'm concerned, we can go. Did your university stint go to your
much ado about nothing. I have a quick question for you, Mr. Chavez. Do you have any beliefs in the unexplained, the supernatural?
I don't understand these things. I'm not saying something doesn't exist because I don't know. I have been in.
So you're open to the possibility?
If I'm seeing something, then I'm believing it. Does that make sense?
It makes all the sense in the world.
Yes. I mean, if it's there, then it's there. And if it's not there, then it doesn't bother me. I hope.
Okay.
But yes, with your materials gathered, you have well, one member of your expeditionary party is currently ash and dust in the incinerator. You don't know where Larkin is. You have a key to Mendoza's room. You have the supplies. You have some notes on where the destination was. You have some of the writings. And you think between the bits that you saw there and other parts of the writings that Rizzo has, that you could probably get a good heading on where this location was from those translations. But with a little bit of unfinished business perhaps in Lima first, I think that is going to be where we have to finish for today.